my name is George, and I'm a Temple University sociology major. I would say I'm a pretty regular, average college student. I'm a really hardworking student, but my grades have been slipping recently, so I spend a lot of time over at the tech center.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Mind your own business. Lately, I've been told that I have a stalking problem. I don't like the word stalk. It has a very negative connotation, I think that I'm not a stalker, I'm just taking an active interest in people's lives. I like to keep a journal, that's true, about people that I've been watching. It contains some personal information, mother's maiden names, phone number, date of birth, parents' names, social security numbers, workplaces, siblings' names, hopes and dreams. Things anybody would know.
Well, here it is, my journal, where all the magic happens. Let's take a look inside here. Let's see. Oh, and Tommy Joseph. This kid I followed home for 2 years, every day. He had a very strict routine. Great kid. And here's Julia, my first girlfriend. I followed her to the mall one night with her friends and had a great time until they called mall security. Whatever. People are so dramatic.
When I'm not over at the tech center, I'm taking pictures, normally. I've taken a really strong interest in photography. I love to capture the essence of the human soul. It really makes me tick.
Did you just take a picture of me?
Oh, no. Person behind you.
I love to photograph my friends. When I photograph them, they're my friends for life. I want them to feel me watching them. And I want it to be a good feeling. A really good feeling. No two people smell the same. And that's exactly how I can track where they are. I can smell them. I have a very intrinsic sense of smell. And I know exactly where they are at all times. Stalker. That's bullshit. I'm not a stalker. That's crazy. A stalker is somebody who is far more aggressive than I am and far more crazy. I'm not crazy.
Tonight on The Devil's Advocate, Tom Black stops by.
Good evening, devil worshippers, and welcome to another episode of The Devil's Advocate, the show where I interview evil people and the occasional demon. I'm your host, Beelzebub. Today, I'll be interviewing a particularly evil man who's here to make his case for why he's among the most evil people in the world. Please welcome Tom Black.
Thank you for having me. First off, I'd like to say that I'm a really, really big fan of your show. I always watch before sacrificing an animal to Lucifer. It really gets me in the mood.
I had no idea you were such a fan. I'm honored.
Yes, if only there were more shows like yours out there, the world would be a better place.
Or worse, if you're one of those people who doesn't like Lucifer. But enough playtime. You're here to make the case that your type of person is the worst person in the world. Now, what type of people are you talking about? White people? People who wear black?
No, not at all, but although it wouldn't hurt. No, I'm talking about people who slick back their hair like I do every day. We are bad people, no doubt about it.
I see. Well, how do you make that judgment? I mean, what makes you worse than, say, people with scars across their faces, people that wear eye patches, or even animal torturers?
Well, I get that question a lot, and I always throw this statistic at people. Did you know that 1 in 3 people who have slick back hair work jobs that thrive on greed, wrath, and basic immorality?
Speaking of which, what is your profession?
Oh, I'm a lawyer.
Whew, just sent a chill down my spine.
Don't worry, it's a pretty normal reaction from people.
We'll be back with more from our friend Tom Black in a minute.
Stay tuned.
The Devil's Advocate is brought to you by Northeast Airlines, the airline that tanked way before the economy did.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, babe. You left your boxes over from the other night.
Oh, really? Okay, well, I'll head over there right now, all right?
Hey. Here they are.
Oh, thanks. These aren't mine.
Want to get away? Now you can with Northeast Airlines. Please fly with us. We're begging you. Hell, we'll even pay you to use our airline.
I have to ask you, you consider yourself a pretty evil man,
Oh, yes.
and you attribute this to your slick back hair. Have you always had slick back hair?
Beelzebub, when I was born, I came out of the womb with slick back hair, please.
Oh, really? Really?
Yes.
Bring up the picture. Now, we can see here that you, in fact, had the infamous bowl cut. What do you have to say for yourself?
You know, I didn't really want to talk about this today, but every man has got a dark point in his past, even a man as dark as me. And you know what? It was when I still...
You know what? Shut up. Just shut up. Are you going to take this opportunity right now to apologize to your loyal fans who you've lied to throughout the years and say, you know what? Maybe I haven't been as evil as much. Maybe I am a little bit of a poser. Why don't you go ahead and address the audience, your faithful audience?
All right. Officially, on The Devil's Advocate, I apologize to all of my fans. I was in a bad place back then when I had that bowl cut. I would just do meaningless things like do crystal meth and jump hoops till the sun went down.
Okay, let me stop you there. What exactly do you mean when you say jumping hoops?
To be honest, I don't even really know anymore. I was so hopped up on crystal meth that I didn't know what I was doing.
Sounds like a pretty dark period.
It was. It took me until I finally, when I slicked back my hair and got baptized in the satanic church, that's when I found my way.
That's all the time we have with Tom Black.
Join me next week when I'll be interviewing the president of AIG, and I will congratulate him on all of his great accomplishments. Thank you, and good night.
Back then, you know, I like to jump hoops. Jump rope. Jump hoops. Hit Me Baby One More Time, that's got, like, you listen to that backwards, totally satanic. Like, we use that in rituals, actually, listening to it.
Yeah. I have fornicated with so many goats. I've had fantasies about that. Yeah.
What kind of fantasy?
Wet ones. Since when are you interviewing me, man?